Crisis on Infinite Earths, Issue Number 1 by Marv Wolfman, George Perez, and Dick Giordano. In the beginning, there was only one, a single black infinitude. So cold and dark for so very long, that even the burning light was imperceptible. But the light grew, and the infinitude shuddered, and the darkness finally screamed as much in pain as in relief. For in that instant, a multiverse was born. A multiverse of worlds vibrating and replicating, and a multiverse that should have been one became many. That was then. This is the planet Earth, and in as many moments as it takes to comprehend its fate, this Earth will die. Don't you people understand that there is no hope in running? Or maybe they do understand. They see their world fraying, fading away before their terrified eyes. 10,000 years of civilization stolen without explanations or alternatives. Oh, they understand all too well, but they run because they fear prayer is not enough. While I cannot run from this plague which swallows earth after earth, no, I am drawn to it, forced to observe the death rattle of the multiverse. How much longer must I suffer for my sins before I may be spared the witnessing of these horrors? Let me die along with... No, I'm disappearing again. Another earth is to be swallowed by the dark, and I must attend, as I have the hundreds which have died before it. This is Earth 3. Its universe is about to reach the end of its existence. Ultraman, it's no use. Even my power ring can't seal these volcanoes fast enough. Nature's gone insane. It's more than nature, Power Ring. It's the entire universe. I've used my telescopic vision and we're the only world that remains. But with all the power we possess, certainly we can stop this madness. I've changed the course of mighty oceans. Don't tell me my super strength can't save my adopted planet. Power Ring, summon the rest of the crime syndicate. Heaven help us, but we can't do this alone. They're already doing the best they can. But it's useless. I tell you, we're all going to die. Johnny, quick. I've never felt so helpless before. I know what you mean, old man. Do you really? For years, we used our powers to make us masters of the earth. Nothing could stop us, not even the Earth's sole superhero, Luthor. But now, we're going to die just like the rest of the chattel. Why? Why did the gods give us these powers if we can't use them to save our own lives? With all my powers, I can't save any of them. I feel useless. That wall of antimatter dissolves all it touches, and not even my science can stop. Wait, Superwoman, one of the crime syndicate. She and the others have been trying to help save the Earth, and she doesn't realize the antimatter walls behind. Superwoman! Luthor? What do you want? Gone, as if she never existed. Lord, though we battled time and time again, I never wanted her to die like that. Her or the rest of my world. But it's over, and if I'm to perish, let it be at the side of my loving wife. Lois, the antimatter wall's spreading everywhere. My love, it's only a matter of time now. Alexander, I think I can die peacefully knowing I'm with you. But our son is so young. He's been cheated of living and knowing love. Alex, must he perish too? Come with me, quickly. There's little time. There's hope? There must be. Without hope, all is lost. Johnny, quick! Johnny, quick! Where? It's everywhere, Power Ring. I used to revel in my powers, but when I need them the most, they're useless. It's ironic, isn't it? We've spent a lifetime terrorizing this world, yet our last moments alive are spent trying to save it. From the moment I first learned of the other Earths and the multiple dimensions, he appears. I strove to find some way to bridge the vibrational gap which separates us. Amidst the chaos and confusion, this is a prototype, large enough for only one. And he knows. We will die, but our son shall live. Ultraman, look, who are you, man? I am called Pariah, and I mourn for this world about to die. Then you caused this? I'll kill you for. No, mine is not the hand which slays worlds. I can do nothing more than cry. Then I guess this is it. Ultraman, wait, what are you doing? What I have done all my life. I fight to the very end. Ultraman! Ultraman, don't leave me too! My love. And so the world ends. But our prayers, but our hopes and prayers live on. I know where other heroes live. They will care for our son. Farewell. May they treat you with love. Lois, our time together has been all too brief, but you've given me a love this old scientist never thought he'd know. And you've given me more love than I had any right to expect, my husband. I love you. And Earth 3 is simply no more. A universe ceases to be, untold worlds fade from reality, but the top spins onward, vibrating between dimensions, moving from one that is dead to one that soon might be. Earth 1, the satellite headquarters of the Justice League of America. The top settles, waiting for the world's greatest heroes to remove its precious living cargo. But there's no movement here, no rescue to come, for unknown to Earth 3's greatest scientist, this headquarters had been abandoned and its electronic life ended. The baby sleeps, but his sleep is fitful. While elsewhere, another satellite burns with life. It begins again, Lila. The shudder of one universe ending. And the plaintive cry of another about to die. It is time, my dear, for us to act. Summoning. You know what to do and whom to summon. I do, Monitor, but I still fail to understand. Why not both Supermans and Wonder Womans? Why not the most powerful of those we've observed? I have analyzed all those with power in the past, present, and future. And our greatest hope lies with both so-called heroes and villains fighting alongside each other. Yet another alternative has been made available, one I could not have expected. Lila, energize now. While I retrieve the infant sent here from the planet called Earth 3. Now, Monitor? I'll do as you ask, but I suggest you remember. We are equals. I will no longer tolerate being treated as your slave. She concentrates, and her body fairly explodes with power. Energize, the monitor said. Doesn't he understand the risk? She wonders. She reaches deep within herself, deep to the center of her being, and she senses each atom within her as an independent force. The universe once divided into many parts, each one different, independent, yet somehow weaker than the whole. Now each part suffers for that weakness, destroyed one after another, because the very fabric of their being is too weak for its total defense. End of part 1.